It takes a lot for a dark empath to lose their temper for a reason. Because when we do, we leave damage. We leave a residual effect that hurts us more than it hurts the other person. Empaths in general, when you think of it this way, we consume other people's energies around us, right? We're in tune. We're intuitive. We can sense energies. We can tell if someone likes us, hates us. We are very much aware of the vibes. So we put up with a lot of things for a very long time, especially the mature ones, the ones that have been able to harness their power and are able to hold and control their emotions for longer periods. But eventually, depending on situations, depending on their unique situation and self, sometimes it can get to a point, a max, let's say where the cup overflows. At that point, for a dark empath, if it gets to that point, they are very much aware of the consequences of their choices. And they have already made the decision that they will own it, whatever they choose to unleash. But guaranteed it will be bad. But 100%, the dark empath will own it. But it is not something that's easily done and something that's chosen. It's something that takes time, something that is not just carelessly done. It is a tactful decision, pretty much reached a boiling point. A lot of factors are always at play when a dark empath reaches that point. They don't like to be the one that dishes out justice for a reason, because they will be vicious. So because of their empathy, they prefer to leave justice to God. Most dark empaths believe in the divine. They believe in a higher power that controls good and evil, that controls karma. And they prefer to leave karma to that divine power. They would rather not do it themselves because they know what they're capable of doing. So when it comes to that point where they make that hard decision, let's just say they're ready to go to jail for it. Like if someone was to ever touch one of my children, I would not hesitate to go to jail for that child in a heartbeat. Like I wouldn't even blink. I cannot relate to the mothers that stand aside carelessly because of the power they control based on their own trauma that they've endured as a once simple empath that's evolved based on their trauma from a narcissist, from a gaslighter, from the trauma of their childhood, their life, whatever created that darkness in them that kind of evolved and morphed their empathy into being a dark empath. They will always prefer to leave justice to the divine because of what they're capable of doing. A dark empath are usually the ones that you'll see being mercenaries, or you'll see being that badass mother that will shoot her daughter's killer without hesitation, knowing and owning the decision that will come next. They have already made up their mind. They own what comes next, but they prefer not to get to that point. It takes a long time to get a dark empath to that decision point. They're very controlled for a reason. So if you piss off a dark empath, all this to say, if you get them to that point, you are a pretty shitty human being.